Yeah, we're back. Racer X Part 2, Bruce Bouillet, and his awesome Racer X Medley transcription. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. My name is Mr. Levi Clay. Mr. isn't part of my name. I guess that's a title if you want to if you want to be specific. Levi Clay, and I will be your transcription host on this fine evening. So, of course, this is a live transcription, and if anybody wants to participate in this live transcription, in the live chat box, that, of course, is there, available to you on the right now. We have Upside Down. He is online. How's it going, buddy? We will talk about Upside Down in a second, actually, because he allows us to talk about something new, fun, and interesting happening on my channel. If you are watching this stream and you enjoy my work, you like the things that I do, it's always appreciated that you hit that subscribe button. It's appreciated that you hit that like button, hit that comment button, tell your friends, post the link, share this stuff. The bigger my channel gets, the more I can do these types of videos. So thank you very much for your kindness and support thus far. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll talk about what we covered in the last stream, and then when we've got a few more people online, I will give you the usual plug type thing. Not that any of you want to hear it, right? So yes. Oh, I should probably check my monitors. Yeah, monitors are locked down. If I do this, you should be able to hear that, and yet, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Oh, echo. Why does no Upside Down? Why did you not mention echo? Let's do that again. Strike it, reverse it. That last 1 minute and 30 seconds didn't happen. Right, take two. Hello everybody, Levi Clay here, and I am back. I am back again to give you another Racer X stream. We are looking at the Racer X medley performed by the incredible Mr. Bruce Bouillet, the second guitar player in Racer X from that classic Second Heat album. This is a lot of fun, yeah. I will be your transcription guide throughout this madness. My name is Mr. Levi Clay. You're not getting an echo, or you didn't get an echo. That was strange. Very strange, because my webcam mic was turned up. You should be hearing me still now, though. So maybe they were just perfectly in sync with each other. The two audios were in sync, and you just weren't hearing anything odd. But it's fixed. It should. There definitely should have been an echo there. Not an echo, but a doubled voice. My voice was. You had two audio sources for my voice, microphone and webcam. But now, just microphone. Anyway. Well, I'm really glad that there was no echo. So, yes, we will be looking at this. Well, you know what? No echo. I'll pretend that I didn't strike and reverse that. Right, let's continue. So, last time when we were doing this stream, we were looking at the first... Where did we get up to? We got a good couple of minutes into this. So we got up to here, okay? What I'm going to do, just as a rundown to give you an idea of what we did thus far, I'm going to play the transcription that we've done. So we got this. I'm not going to play the transcription that we've done because my Guitar Pro is crapped out and I need to reboot it. So let me just reboot that. Right, let's try this again. Guitar Pro. Anyway, it's a good time while that is booting up. Yes, as Upside Down mentioned, he has a nice little logo next to his name, doesn't he? You can see that little green thing next to his name. He is a member. He is now a member of my channel. If you look underneath this video, you will see a button next to subscribe. There's a button that now says join. You can click that join button and you can essentially subscribe to my channel, but for money. Which, how cool is that? You can support my work. Which is all very much appreciated. So if anyone wants to click that join button, check out more information. You can join me for as little as £2. That will get you special access to YouTube exclusive posts. It gets you access to my private Facebook group, all of that good stuff. Check it out. As I say, great way to support the channel. So thank you very much, Upside Down, for subscribing. It is all very much appreciated. Right, I think I have this loaded now, so we can go straight back to it. Pretend that all of these hiccups aren't happening. Right. There we go. So let's take a listen to what we did so far. We got this. We don't need the counter. There should be a riff under this, right? That's as far as we got of it. Yeah, so let's continue from that. Before I do all of that, now maybe we've got a few more people online. Yeah, no, we don't, but that's fine. Completely unplanned stream. Upside Down is one of my patrons. Upside Down is one of my supporters. He's a moderator here. So the green symbol is a member mark. Yeah, as he points out, it means he is a supporter of the channel. So yeah, click that join button and you can become part of that unique club too. Right, outside of that, I should say a big thank you to supporters over on Patreon. They bring these streams to you. They pay my wages, if you like. So thank you very much for your love, kindness and support. Link in the description to my Patreon if you want to check me out there. Lots of things that you can get in return for subscribing. You can also check out one of my books on Amazon. Have a look for Levi Clay on Amazon and you will find some of my work. Probably most notably my latest book, which is 100 Slide Licks for Blues Guitar. Available now. Check it out on Amazon and you will enjoy my work. And I enjoy you enjoying my work, which is the most important thing. On the note of you enjoying my work, let's get on with some work. So, yeah, we are moving on to this tapping part, and it was no accident that I stopped at the tapping part last time, because tapping stuff is always tricky, right? Okay, I see what he's doing there. So if we just focus on the last note that he plays there, it's what? Oh no, is that where he ends there? Yeah, so fourth. So he's ending that on that 4th fret of the G string. If we work back from there and look at the first note. It's because there's a harmony, because there's two things that are happening. It's crazy. What are we getting? What are we getting here? There's a comment here. Headphones are tripping out because it looks like it's part of my beard. Okay. I closed everything. Damn it! Come back! Come back! Come back! There we go. It's all back. I hate this as a part because, like I say, because of the doubled part. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, that looks really confusing. Oh, really confusing. I'm just going to do that. 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Ba ba da da. Ba ba. Where's he play that note? Ba ba. Ba da da. So this is a really counterintuitive tapping pattern, and the reason I'm going from that second part here, the second beat here, is because that's very clear. What he does before is a little bit clumsier. Ba 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 da da ba ma ba ba. Where's he play that? Ma ma. Oh, someone seems to be phoning me. Now's not a good time, Andrew. Now's not a good time. Where's he play that note? Ma ba ba ba. That would make sense, yeah. Tap, pull off, ba da ba. Ba da da. Oh, ba ba da. Okay, interesting. Does he hit? No, tap in there. He does tap that. Okay. Ba ba da. But this is very counterintuitive tapping stuff, but I like it. Ba da. Okay, so there's that second part of the bars tapping pattern. My face is probably in the way, isn't it? Right, let's keep going. Ba-da-da. So does he tap before here? That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, so it's he does that. But here it ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba. Now again, I'd be inclined to go back and change. Ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. These are really wild, well, not necessarily wild tap patterns, but I would imagine what he would do there would be, I think what you'd really be doing is there. He does actually play this, but you would expect it to be the same as what he does here, which would be tapping this before the beat, pulling off to 5, then tapping 7 again and pulling off to 3. But like I say, that's not what he does, so that's not what I'm going to write, but you get the idea. You get the idea. I was getting a call. Andrew Catania of TTM fame. So same basic idea here. We've got that tap. It's like he's he does hit that high harmony. It's not a hammer there. Should probably move my face, shouldn't I? Sorry, guys. Fuck's sake. Get a new page. There you go. So yeah, those are definitely weird tapping patterns, right? What are we waiting on? What's going on here? Yeah. Da 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 ba da da ba ba da 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 da. This is where you'd want nested tuplets, but you can't do those in Guitar Pro. So we'll have to make do without, because Guitar Pro is dreadful. So we do that. Fix the beaming, because this is totally not how you would beam. You do that. Okay, maybe we go like that. Yeah. Anyway, what's Rick? I have been hit up by Ibanez. I've just not followed through in getting that guitar sent over yet. So I just need to pull my finger out and get that sorted. Have I the Mr. Scary, the George Lynch one? No. Yeah, Ben, this is really counterintuitive tapping stuff, right? It's not how we tend to learn to tap. So this is a little bit scruffy, shall we say? Rhythmically, I want to understand what's going on, or at least I want to have a picture of it in my mind of what he's going for before dealing with the notes. And rhythmically, to me, it's dagadadadu, 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 dagadadadu. It's not a grouping of five. It's not dagadagadu, 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 da. It's triplet da, dagadadada, dagada. So Rick, to be completely honest with you, the reason that I have been slow in sorting out the Ibanez is that I decided that I wanted the EH, the Eric Hansel signature. And I was speaking to my friends at Ibanez, and they said, "Cool, we'll check what stock we've got. We'll see what we've got in stock, and we'll see what we can send over." And they didn't have an Eric Hansel model in stock, so they said, "We can send you over one of the turquoise ones, the seafoam green ones." And while I'm really appreciative of that, and I would like that guitar, at that point I'd already kind of decided I wanted the Eric Hansel one, so I've just been sort of mulling over what I want to do. Yeah, so there you go. So we're going to go ba da 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 da. And now the last note of these is always a little bit dead. In fact, you can even see that he doesn't even try to fret that note, so... He actually hits 8 there. It's like a bum note, and again I want to put, because it's a bum note, I am going to put that as a ghost note, just for study purposes, so you know that there's something to be aware of with that. Da da da, ba ba. That one's better. Da 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 da. Ba da da. He doesn't even attempt to hit that second note there, but I'm putting it in there just so rhythmically you can understand. You can kind of make a lick out of it. You know, it's something that you can practice, something that you can repeat. Ignore me. Diminished. Pentatonic. What does he play there? Da, 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 da. Yeah. Bastard. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, why there are 2 bars of space there, I have no idea. Let's fix that. Now, I just want this to look tidy on the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these into ways that would make sense to me. I'll probably do it 2 measures per line. That makes sense. Right, keep going. What we got going? Craig Sinclair, how's it going? Any Holdsworth coming up? I try to avoid doing Holdsworth stuff. Certainly not for free on YouTube, because it's so fucking time consuming. I tend to not even take Holdsworth on privately anymore, just because it's not that I'm unwilling to do it. It's more that I know how much time will go into it, and I know what I charge per minute of audio, and I need to completely readjust that in order for... I need to completely readjust that in order to factor in how much time it's actually going to take, and I find that it's ultimately never cost effective for the client. So now we're going to repeat the So we'll take that to there. I'm going to copy paste this and then fix it. So we're going to delete that. We're going to insert this here and put that like that. Put a slide down on there. Put these all as 4 measures per line, and then fix the last bar, the last part of this, because saving time is important. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Slide down. Da, 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 da. So we delete all this. Copy paste this. Ba, ba. Fucking copy, you bastard. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're having no, this is okay. Yes, this is going into technical difficulties. So I need to sort out where this comes in. So we've got a beat there. Yeah, that's okay. If that's an odd feeling change there, but we can factor that in. Yeah, very odd, very, very odd. Let me get the right amount of bars of silence in. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's so strange, because you got this count. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Very, very odd. Because if you count that as being your pulse, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That absolutely comes in on the beat, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's off. It doesn't feel right. What have we got here? Comments. Ooh, hello. Jesse Gilbert. Have I ever tried to transcribe something by seeing it and never listening? No, never. Richard, all good, mate. I hope you're well. Hope you are good, mate. Classic. How about lesson on his chords? If you look Levi Clay Holdsworth on YouTube, I have lessons on Holdsworth style chords. But ultimately, what Ben says, there's quite a few good resources on Holdsworth Facebook page. It's not the friendliest of places. I've joked about that many times before. There are many, many players out there that are experts on Holdsworth's style, and his approach to playing, his approach to chords, his approach to voice leading through his chord progressions, and his approach to actually playing. And therefore, I would never want to, present myself as an expert of that when there are guys that just know that stuff considerably better. So I would encourage you to seek out those people rather than people like me. Because I'm not an expert in that type of thing. Come to me for the things that I'm an expert in, and go to other people when they're experts in their particular fields, right? So, having said that, like I said, if you do search Levi Clay Holdsworth, you will find some stuff. So that's very strange, because that is slower than before. But fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm just, you know what? Brett Stein, great example of somebody that's really, really good at the Holdsworth thing. He's a much more he's more of an authority on the subject than I ever would be, and I wouldn't trust anything I'd say about Holdsworth versus someone like Brett. So yeah. So let's... Is there another way that I can justify this in my mind? You put that in there and you've got... If this was here... I'm just doing all these weird things in my mind to try and work out a way that this would be 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you could do 5 in the space of 3, which would be a very odd way of doing that. If I went like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 in the space of 3. You could go like this. This. That would do it. So you'd have this, you've got your pulse. No, pulse is on there anyway. So you'd go. It's a polyrhythm. You'd hear da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. So we'll put it like that because I guess technically that would be the way that you would do that. But yeah, you get the idea. Danny Gatton. Yeah, I guess I'd be up for doing some Danny Gatton stuff. I have a client that has me do a reasonable amount of Danny Gatton stuff. Obviously very familiar with Danny Gatton. Some might say I'm quite a fan. It seems that since doing this stream, we have had a new Patreon supporter, Andreas Sandven. Thank you very much for your support, sir. I'm not entirely sure if that's coincidence or if you're actually watching the stream as we do this, but thank you very much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support. It is all appreciated. I'll bring up my Patreon list now and say thank you very much to my Patreon supporters. If you would like to support this channel financially, you can do so by clicking the link to Patreon below, or you can hit that join button, which is a new thing YouTube have offered. Anyway, back to your regular scheduled programming. To call this regular and scheduled programming is ridiculous, right? Because I'm not regular or scheduled. Well, I'm regular, but I'm certainly not scheduled. Hello, Timothy. You bought a resonator. Awesome. So, yeah, moving into technical... Holy shit! Wrong button. Wrong button. Do not do that. So let's put a tempo marking in for this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, so it's exactly where it was before. That's why that sounds odd. Huh. Cool. Now this is certainly rhythmically, I'm having to quantize that a little bit. Now I forget, have I done any vibrato in this transcription? I tend to not put it in transcriptions. I have, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could put some vibrato in here then. It pleases me so Justin talking about that vibrato, right? And there have been a lot of people, well, a lot of people, maybe 3 or 4 people since I've done these 2 videos now, they've all commented on Bruce's classic vibrato sound. That vibrato is the sound I grew up on. Justin Holmback says, can you maybe recommend or even make a video about how you control all the different screens on your live stream? Which program do you use, etc.? So this is going to be chaos when I show you, absolute chaos. But I'm doing everything in OBS. There you go, a nice little optical illusion for you. So down here in OBS, I can select the screen that I want. Now, of course, the scene that I want. And if I go to any of these scenes, you obviously won't see anymore. If I click scene down here, for example, that's that screen that you're used to seeing. If I click the credits button, that's that. If I click books, that's that, etc. So when I am on this screen with you, you know, I've got options to filter in different things that I use, but I don't like. I've got this set up as literally as my screen is displayed. The window that you are seeing is I'll bring it up again. The window you are seeing is a capture of my right hand monitor, and over the top of that I have overlaid my camera down in the bottom here. That's this Bouillet thing here. If I turn that off, I can put that camera on and off, and I've got different audio inputs that I can do. So there you go, little idea of how I do that, Justin. It's totally doable, not overly difficult. Right, let's keep going. This like bluesy. Doesn't sound like there's a pick note in there. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Bluesy, right? Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Vibrato. You're very welcome, Justin. Though it seems odd that you would ask that in a live stream rather than in our Facebook group. Oh, whoops. The fucking hell. Does he play that there? So after transcribing some Steve Taranto a couple of months back on a live stream, this totally reminds me of him. Totally reminds me of some of his stuff. Huh. And it is hammered. There you go. That's quite a cool lick. I like that. Let's give a listen to that. Very cool. Like that. Rick, Octavarian this week. We talked a bit on your Octavarian video about your dad. My mum passed away January 19th. I assume that's aimed at Justin? Is the live version, that live clinic version, better? Do you prefer it? Because I can certainly look it up. Let me have a look. Where is this? We're about 3 minutes in. Let's take a listen. No. Nope, same lick. He just plays one bum note in it live. Yeah, I did. I thought that was for Justin, Rick. But sorry, genuinely sorry to hear that, man. Can't imagine what you're going through. And, yeah, thoughts go out to you. Heading into Motorman. Yeah, no worries, Ben. Obviously, I kind of skipped over this next bit because I'm dreading having to transcribe this because rhythmically this stuff is all over the place. Pattern-wise, it's very obvious what he's doing. That tapping thing. Here we go. So this is interesting. Like, here's me talking about technique. When you really analyse what he's doing there, he hasn't got the Greg Howe thing down, which is leading with the left hand, but that results in a very unique approach to things. When you listen to Nuno Betancourt's tapping, especially like the tapping on Get the Funk Out, there's that tapping lick at the end, and because he doesn't lead with the left hand, i.e. he doesn't do the hammer-ons from nowhere on new strings, he's always sounding a new string with a tapped note. It stops you from having that predictable ascending-descending thing. So we can see that everything he does will lead with the right hand. So he'll tap. Ba-da, ba-da. I assume you mean the Superheroes album, Justin. So we're going to definitely hit this. Well, I thought we were going to hit this. So that could be an overdub. I'm just going to check the live version of it, which apparently I deleted. So it's the basic idea repeats. So if we go... is that ba-da-da, 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 and it's tap, pull off, hammer. Don't put that in there because that sounds like Satan farting. Justin, I can't give you a definitive. I can give you the rumours that I've heard over the years from being plugged into the Racer X community. But of course, most of those rumours came from people that knew Paul, people that were close to Paul, or people that had allegiances with Paul, should we say. And that's certainly a story that Bruce hasn't told. I'm talking with Bruce about organising an interview. I cannot promise that that question will be answered. I cannot promise that that is something that he wants to talk about. But I have I've certainly heard both that he wasn't willing to participate, and I have certainly heard that he wasn't invited to participate. So it's definitely a difficult one. I'll put the tuplets in a second. Now, I just want to talk about what I said before about the leading with the left hand, leading with the right hand. This is a totally not really a guitar-y thing. Sorry, not really related to the transcription. But if I take this little lick, I'm just going to put this in a new tab. Overdrive, yep, cool. Right, so if we look at that as an idea, I'll zoom in on so we can see it. If we look at the notation, we've got high note, low note, middle note, high note, low note, middle note, and it's because he's always leading with the right hand, tapping first. You would hear players like Greg or Guthrie play that like this. That ascending part would be played like that because they have that. They've practiced that leading with the left hand thing like that. And while that's cool, this results in some really sort of unconventional sequences, and I like that. I dig that. Obviously, I've practiced a hell of a lot of fucking practice leading with the left hand, but when you hear someone like Bruce do it really fucking well, where they lead with the right hand like this, it's kind of cool, yeah. Technical difficulties was before Superheroes, yeah, that is correct. And yeah, Paul did take Bruce out on tour for the G3 tour, so it was a big surprise on the Racer X community that Bruce went out to do that. Because like I say, I'd heard many rumours. Many rumours. Maybe Bruce will want to talk about it. Maybe he won't. So ba-do-do-da-do-do plays the same thing, but rhythmically we sped up a bit here. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. I'm actually going to keep that as 16ths. So ba-da-da, ba-da-da. So same idea there. Same idea. The only difference here is he hits that, he comes back and he hammers a 13 on the way up. So it's the same basic idea that it repeats, right? But rhythmically, he's speeding up. I'm actually going to keep this all as 7s. Ba-da. This is quantizing to the max, right? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He does hit it, but it's like a grace note. Maybe we got some copy paste. Da 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 da. So like that. Ba da da ba da da. Thanks for tuning in, Christoph. I appreciate it. You know what? I am actually going to keep that as a 7 because you've got that slide down. And like I say, this is a quantizing thing more than anything. I want this to look good on the page. And we'll make these sextuplets. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so he ascends there. But that lead, again, leading with the tapping finger. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Keeps going. So now we could probably go to where he starts that and play along. Probably from there if I go a little bit faster. Let me just make it a little bit faster. How do I do that? Bring up my tempo map. I want to delete this one here. I want to go to wherever the last one was. It's around Heart of a Lion. And if we just shift this up to 135, which would probably make the most sense. So where were we? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, with like our tempo's just a little bit out of it, so it kind of ruins the effect. So let's try one more time. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are just a hair off. Again, I'll fix it by going. We'll delete that. We will go back to the previous one and we will put this at 136. And this will probably be too fast because nature of the beast. 1, 2, 3. If anything, we're at, yeah, it's just a ball hair too slow. But you get the idea. Let's have a look. When somebody speeds up or slows down, which is an actual, would you transcribe it as 16th note triplets? You're trying to get the feel of the line, I think, is the answer to that, Justin. If the line is accelerating, then you're going to want to go through that feeling of fours, fives, sixes, and sevens. I've been practicing that a lot on drums just recently, like being able to accurately on a snare drum go 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 here, but I need actual drumsticks to do that, but 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 da 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 da. That's much easier to do like that. And then sixes. Feeling the difference between those and getting that accelerating feel, I think, is important, because you can't, when they slow down, you can't just force a rhythm in there that doesn't work. So it's about getting the feel of the line, right? Very much appreciated, Christoph. Quintuplets in professional transcriptions, sometimes they're appropriate. I think the important thing to understand, though, Justin, is very rarely are they the thought out idea, right? Very rarely is that what the performer was thinking when they played it. They were speeding up. Yeah. Right, let's keep going. In fact, no, let's listen to that without Bruce. So I'm fine with that. Now here, harder again, because he's sort of buried in a harmony. Turn it down a bit. As the line progresses, you get the feel of it's more of a 6 dagger duku dagger dagger duku, a 6 against 4 dagger 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 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1. So I want to keep that dagger duku feel against on this. So it's, he's definitely there. Yeah. And he's just scuffing those like he's not playing them, but that's totally the intended line there. Now, of course, if this was a Lucas Mann recording, if this is a Rings of Saturn recording, fuck it, doesn't matter. We'll just record it one note at a time. I just want to check that. Fucking hell. How's he doing that? Have I fucked that up? Yeah, I have. It stays on the higher note. Fixed. And it's the same thing as here. There? Yeah. Copy. Copy. There's the genesis of the line, if you like. Now, if we want to put that in, what would he really be playing there? I don't like putting the X in there. Should be 11, shouldn't it? Yeah. That's how you would learn that, right? Great question, Asa. Why record when Guitar Pro's tone is just so damn good? Let me be clear. Let me be super clear, right? I'll keep saying that. Lucas Mann can play. Like, there's no denying that. Lucas Mann can obviously fucking play. But Lucas Mann can produce as well. Some might say he's the man when it comes to producing. I don't think he uses Guitar Pro on his records. I genuinely don't. Do I think he records things at half speed and speeds them up? Yeah, absolutely. Do I think that he records essentially, sampled notes? Here's the guitar playing this note and then patches them together, programs parts in, triggers guitar notes, if you like? Absolutely. No question in my mind. Is there anything wrong with that? Not at all. Not slide on the grace note. Ba ba. Now I think I'm going to stop that here. I think I'm going to stop it here. I've been streaming for over an hour. We've done, we finished off Heart of a Lion and we did the technical difficulties section. I'm going to stop there because we're heading into Moon Age Daydream. Moon Age Daydream? No, sorry. Motorman. This is Moon Age Daydream. This kind of tells me that Moon Age Daydream in Racer X was Bruce's baby. That's what he wanted to do. Absolutely, Richard. This is my childhood. Get scout. Wow, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop there. Let me bring my face back up on screen. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Have I moved position? Did I just get lazy and lean back in my chair? Thank you so much for tuning in and getting involved in that comment section. It is always appreciated. I do love your interaction. I love talking to you guys and getting to know you a little bit better. So, yeah, thank you very much. Who have we had a lot of action from today? Richard, Asa, Rick, Justin, of course, Upside Down. He hasn't posted in a while, but yeah. Craig, Timothy, Jesse, of course. I'm going to forget Jesse. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. You make these streams what they are. You know, I could do videos like this and pre-record them and upload them, but this interaction, I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. And yeah, it's one of the evolutions of this channel. It's one of the ways this channel has changed so dramatically in the last few years. I really do feel like I've moved that camera. That camera feels like it's tilting up more than it should. Maybe I kicked the back and dragged the camera because there's wires at the back here. I can wobble things. So there, yeah. Oh, is that it? Have I found the cable for it? Okay, yeah. I need to fix that camera. Let's do that. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that look a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen, you made this a live stream for the last minute. Sorry. Let me... Jerry is here. Let me play what we've done today. What we've added to this transcription, if you like. We went from about here. So this is what we got done today, guys. In fact, I can tell from bar 75 through to bar 113. And you have that odd transition rhythmically into technical difficulties. And then we're going into Motorman. So there we go. Oh, sorry, yeah, Asa. The camera is a Logitech Brio. I'm using the Logitech Brio. It is a 4K webcam from Logitech. It's very good. Picture is very good. Like it a lot. So, yeah. As always, thank you so much for tuning into this stream, guys. Thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this, please do check out my friends over at VPix, sponsors of the channel. Please do say a big thank you to some of my supporters, or at least all of my supporters over on Patreon. Those are the guys that have turned this from being something that I just sort of do on the side to something that I can consider more of a job. I spend a lot more time making video content, and that is all because of my Patreon page. So these guys are awesome. Everybody that supports me for as little as $1 over there is very much appreciated. If you would like to check out a link to that, there is one in the description. Great way to support the channel and to allow me to keep doing even more of these, even bigger, better content. Hopefully we've got an interview with Bruce Bouillet coming up this month. That should be a lot of fun, and that one's going to be cool. So I'm looking forward to that. If that doesn't suit you, you can also check out one of my books on Amazon. Have a look for Levi Clay, Delta Blues slide guitar soloing techniques, country guitar for beginners, 100 country licks for guitar, country guitar soloing techniques, the country guitar fingerstyle method, and the country guitar method compilation. And of course, my latest book, 100 slide licks for blues guitar. Again, available right now on Amazon. Take a look. In fact, if I do this, I can put this in the comment. If I go... There's a link. If you click that, it will take you to your local store to pick up a copy of that book. So please do that. And lastly, the latest thing for the channel. There is a code. There is a code for VPix. If you use friend of Levi, you will get a discount on VPix website. So yeah, you are a friend of Levi. It is appreciated. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so the last thing, the final thing, the latest thing, the most exciting thing is you can now join my YouTube. You can join YouTube, not just subscribe. You can join. If you hit that join button, you can join and essentially financially support the channel via YouTube for people that don't want to use Patreon. And I am working on a way to integrate my Patreon content into my membership on YouTube thing, so you guys aren't missing out. It gets you a badge next to your name, as Upside Down has. So in future streams, I would love it if I could see more badges next to people's names, because that means you're members, you're VIPs of the channel. Very important. I'm trying to think of a way that I can work in transcription into this, but I probably can't. So very important people. Let's just go with that. It's not really a pun in any way, shape, or form, but I'm embarrassed for my lack of wordplay on this specific example. But seriously, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It is all very much appreciated. Love you guys, and I will be back later in the week to do some more of this Racer X stream, and I'll be putting a video up shortly as well. So yeah, Guitar Souls too. Guitar Souls. Expect that soon. So yeah, much love, and see you for another stream soon. Laters.